Hey everyone, welcome to Body Language Secrets for Job Interviews.
Indeed, because while your carefully crafted answers are crucial, the truth is what you don't say can often speak volumes. Nonverbal cues play an absolutely critical role in how you're perceived.
Exactly. It's about that silent conversation happening between you and the interviewer. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and unveil the secrets to making a truly powerful visual impression right from the moment you step into that room. Absolutely. And that leads us perfectly into our first major point. First impressions. It's truly amazing how much an interviewer judges you in those initial seconds, often subconsciously, isn't it?
Indeed, research has shown that interviewers often form an opinion about a candidate within the first 7 seconds of meeting them. That's before you've even uttered a word about your qualifications. It's not always fair, but it's a reality we must acknowledge and prepare for.
7 seconds. That's incredibly fast. So, how do we make those crucial moments count? What can we do to make a strong visual statement right off the bat?
It begins the moment you walk into the room. Enter with purpose, not hesitantly. Imagine you're walking towards someone you're genuinely pleased to meet. Your stride should be confident, your shoulders back, and then that initial greeting. A warm, genuine smile combined with a firm but not crushing handshake immediately sets a positive tone. It conveys enthusiasm and self assurance, telling the interviewer you're happy to be there and ready to engage, even before the small talk begins.
So, once you've made that fantastic first impression and you're settled in the interview chair, how do we keep that confident presence going throughout the entire conversation? It's not just about the first minute, is it?
Precisely. And a massive part of that sustained confidence comes from your posture, even when seated. The goal is to project openness and engagement, so aim for an open posture, back straight but relaxed, shoulders slightly back, and crucially, avoid crossing your arms.
Oh, crossed arms. That's such a common one, and it really can make you look closed off or even defensive, even if that's not your intention at all. It's almost an unconscious signal, isn't it?
Absolutely. It creates a literal physical barrier. Instead, keep your hands visible, perhaps resting comfortably on your lap or the table. And on the subject of projecting confidence, there's a rather intriguing concept known as power posing that can actually boost your internal self assurance even before you step into the interview room.
Power poses. That sounds fascinating. So it's not just about what the interviewer sees, but how you feel inside, affecting your performance.
You've hit the nail on the head. Research, notably from Harvard Business School by social psychologist Amy Cuddy and her team, suggests that adopting expansive, open postures for just a couple of minutes can physiologically alter your body chemistry. It can lead to an increase in testosterone, which is linked to feelings of confidence, and a decrease in cortisol, our good old friend, the stress hormone. So, before you enter the building, find a quiet spot and strike a power pose. Stand tall, hands on hips, or arms stretched wide. You'll genuinely feel more in command and ready to perform.
Moving on from posture, let's talk about something incredibly subtle but powerful: eye contact. It's truly an art, isn't it? It's not just about looking at someone, it's how you look at them.
Precisely. Effective eye contact is about finding that sweet spot. Too little, and you might come across as shy, uncertain, or even evasive. You're not engaging, and the interviewer might wonder if you're hiding something or simply lack confidence in your answers.
Absolutely. I've heard from recruiters that a lack of eye contact can really undermine a candidate's credibility. It makes it hard to build rapport, which is so crucial for an interview. It's like trying to have a conversation through a veil.
On the flip side, sustained, unblinking eye contact can be perceived as aggressive or intense, even intimidating. You don't want to make the interviewer uncomfortable by staring them down. It's about engagement, not a staring contest.
So, what's the secret? How do we master this delicate balance?
The key is to maintain consistent yet natural eye contact. Think of it as a conversation. You look at the person when they're speaking, and you look at them when you're speaking, but you also allow for natural breaks. Glance away briefly, perhaps to gather your thoughts, and then return your gaze. It shows you're engaged and thoughtful rather than either detached or overbearing. It builds that connection and shows you're present. Right, let's talk about our hands, shall we? They can be incredibly expressive, but also a huge giveaway if we're feeling nervous. The key is to use natural, controlled gestures that convey openness and confidence, rather than looking like you're conducting an orchestra, or worse, hiding something.
Absolutely. Think about how you talk when you're genuinely passionate about something with friends. Your hands naturally move to emphasize points. You want to bring some of that authentic expression into the interview, but in a more refined way. Keep your palms slightly open, maybe resting them gently on the table if there is one, or clasping them loosely in your lap. This shows you have nothing to hide and are engaged.
Precisely. And then there's the bane of many interviewees, fidgeting, tapping pens, twirling hair, fiddling with jewelry. These are all subconscious signals that can scream nervous or distracted to an interviewer. They divert attention away from your brilliant answers and make it seem like you'd rather be anywhere else.
It's so true. To combat this, one simple trick is to be aware of it. Before you even walk into the room, take a moment to notice what your hands are doing. If you feel the urge to fidget, try taking a slow, deep breath and consciously placing your hands in a neutral, open position. Sometimes just having a pen in your hand without tapping it can give you something to hold and prevent other fidgeting habits. Or even clasping your hands together gently under the table can provide a sense of groundedness. And finally, let's talk about the magic of a genuine smile and the subtle art of mirroring. It sounds simple, but a real warm smile can completely disarm and connect you with someone. It shows openness and enthusiasm.
Absolutely. A forced or insincere smile is easily spotted, but a genuine one, particularly when you first meet someone and occasionally throughout the conversation, can significantly enhance your approachability. It creates an instant positive impression.
And mirroring, it's not about being a copycat, right? It's about subtly adopting some of the interviewer's nonverbal cues. If they lean forward slightly, you might do the same after a moment. If they gesture calmly, you can too. It creates a subconscious sense of connection and understanding.
Precisely. It builds rapport almost imperceptibly. When done subtly, mirroring signals that you are attuned to the other person, fostering a sense of familiarity and comfort. It's about establishing that nonverbal common ground that makes you feel more aligned with them.
So, to quickly recap everything we've talked about today, remember those crucial first impressions. Walk in with purpose, offer a genuine, confident greeting, and start strong.
Absolutely. Maintain an open, confident posture throughout the interview. No slouching or crossed arms. And consider those power poses beforehand to boost your internal confidence.
Then there's the art of eye contact, engaging without staring to build that vital rapport. And with your hands, use natural, controlled gestures to convey openness while actively working to avoid fidgeting.
And don't underestimate the warmth of a genuine smile. It truly makes a difference. Also, subtly mirroring the interviewer's body language can create a strong connection. These aren't just tips, they're actionable takeaways. Practice them, integrate them, and they'll become second nature, significantly enhancing your interview success.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to Body Language Secrets for Job Interviews.
Indeed, we truly hope you found these insights helpful and that they provide a valuable advantage in your next job interview. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try incorporating these nonverbal cues into your daily interactions.
Absolutely. The power of mastering nonverbal communication is truly transformative, not just for interviews, but for all areas of your life. It's about confidently presenting the best version of yourself.
Precisely. So go forth, practice these techniques, and approach your next interview with newfound confidence. Until next time, all the very best with your career journey.